Hello everyone, welcome to YourPedia. In this video, we are going to see lots of updates about AP Assistant Professor, Associate Professor, Professor and Lecturer's job notification which was released in the month of October 31st. On October 31st, this notification was released. There are lots of doubts. Many of you might have filled the form already, but there are few certain things you have to do after filling the form. Those important things we are going to see in this video. We all know that a very big notification, huge notification with 3,220 posts, all posts like starting from assistant professor, associate professor, professor and lecturer jobs in RGUKT. Right, in Rajiv Gandhi Knowledge Center, yes, there are lecturer posts also, along with this professor, assistant professor and associate professor jobs. Right, yeah, this is the official website. You know, the application process for assistant professors, associate professors and lecturers is different. Yes, it is different, right? And that is one thing, means you have to apply separately for 4. And see, a separate registration is required to apply for lecturer positions in RGUKT. You know, for assistant professors, associate professors and professors, registration is same. Okay, but for this lectures in RGUKT, registration is also different. You have to register for the second time if you are applying for this lecturer post also, right? That is one thing, right? Most of you might have been already applied for various jobs, various assistant professor, associate professor, and I can say like lecturer jobs. What are the important things after applying? We have to see. There are important dates. If you see, if you are not yet applied, it's my sincere advice to apply as soon as possible. Why? Because the second step after applying online, the second step is you have to send the physical copy of the documents to each university you applied. I repeat what I mean. Suppose there are professor posts in Andhra University and Sri Krishnadevara University. You applied for both. You can apply for both. How many professor posts are there? For all professors, all posts you can apply online. But you have to take the printout of the payment copy. Yes, you have to take the printout of the payment copy, and that you have to sign, and you have to take an envelope, all the necessary documents along with your applied form and along with this I can say payment copy you have to put inside of the envelope. On the top of the envelope you have to write post applied for assistant professor and a university name and university address to that particular university. You have to send all these physical copy of documents to each university you applied. Suppose you applied in 6 universities. One time payment is only one time. For all posts, only one payment only. It's not that you have to pay for Andhra University, you have to pay for Sri Krishnadevara University, you have to pay for Nagarjuna University. No, not like that. You have to pay only one time. The assistant professor fee is 2,500 for general candidates. Depending on your I can say community, there will be fees. There is some exemption also for some people. You can go through the entire I can say notification, right? Yeah, observe here. So these are the important dates. What is the first date? It is the last date to submit the application is 20/11/2023 5 p.m. Yes, it is. Next, last date and time for receiving hard copy of applications along with all enclosures by post or courier is 27/11/2023. Be careful. You have to send it by post or courier before. I suggest you have to send before 27. Okay, why? Because these days due to election process there is some delay of there may be some delay of postal or courier service. Therefore be careful. That's why apply as early as possible and send those documents also as early as possible, and take the printout of the payment copy. You duly sign on that, and on each envelope for each university you have to write the post applied for. right? And you have to mention the post and university name, university address you have to mention, then you have to send to that particular university. Yeah. Third update is display of the list of prima facie eligible and ineligible applicants for screening test of assistant professors and lecturers. That fellow saying that yes, after they receive documents by 27th of November 2023, by 30th November itself they are going to display the candidates who are eligible, who are not eligible, depending on the documents you send to them, right? If you are not sending documents to them, it's not going to work. Definitely have to send. Then next date is last date and time for receiving grievances on prima facie eligibility for assistant professors is see, this last date is 30. By 30 itself they are going to declare who are eligible, who are not eligible. And the last date for grievances means if there are any changes you want to do in your application, not I can say suppose if some candidate got declared as ineligible, but if you have some grievance about that, all those will be addressed by 7th of December 2023 5 p.m. That is the last date, right? And after that, display of the final list of prima facie eligible candidates for screening test for assistant professors is 8th December 2023. By 8th December 2023 they are going to display the final candidates. So one thing is very clear, before 8th there is no screening test. We are very clear that, yeah. My next explanation, my next discussion is about when will be the tentative exam of this assistant professor. I can say definitely it is not going to be before 8th of December 2023. Definitely it is not going to be, right? At least after 8th they will take some time. Yes, at least 1 week time will be taken by them to announce or to conduct this screening test. And one more thing is, in the month of December itself there will be UGC NET examination. Therefore this committee has to decide on which date they have to conduct this I can say screening test. The screening test will be definitely, I can say definitely after I can say 10th of December. After 10th of December, it may be at any point of date. Any point of date they will announce, but it is not going to be before the 10th or 15th of December. Definitely they will take 1 week. According to the previous analysis, 8th is the date they are going to finalize the candidates. After 8th they will conduct. After the 8th they will conduct. 8th means don't think that sir on 9th only exam will be there. No, it will take at least 1 week to 10 days to conduct I can say this screening test. And means tentatively mostly that will be in the month of last week of December. Yeah, in the last week of December, if not first week of I can say January, the examination is going to be screening test, right? So this is the tentative date, which is very important. You have a good amount of time, I can say this November, I can say 15 days, and December, the December month is also there with you, almost December 20 days in December, 20 plus 15, almost 35 to 40 days of 30 to 35 days of time is available with you. Ample amount of time is available with you. So I suggest you to utilize this time for your preparation of screening test. Screening test is of 450 marks, and it is going to consist of 150 questions. It is going to consist of 150 questions. Each question is going to be 3 marks. Each question is going to be 3 marks with a negative marking. And the one good news for all of us is only our domain test. There is no general test or aptitude test or pedagogy test in the starting. So in the previous notification 2018 they kept a pedagogy test in the starting. Many people good marks in the pedagogy test but not in the technical part or the domain test. Domain test is going to be, I'm not saying that it is too tough, but it will be a very good level. Why? Because each question is of 3 marks. Each question is of 3 marks. Then definitely the level of the question should be of 3 marks only, right? And negative marking is also there. So I suggest all of you to prepare well for this screening test. Then after that remaining dates they did not get notified, but most probably the examination will be in the last week of December. This is the tentative. This is the tentative thing, right? So most of you might applied for this job post. The next step what you have to do mandatory is you have to send all these physical copy of the documents to each university you applied. For any queries, contact us YourPedia. YourPedia is the best platform for guiding students for various competitive examinations. Thank you.